In the heart of the Sahel, where dust clings to the wind and silence carries the weight of conflict, a name rises again and again through smoke, rebellion, and whispers of death. Ibrahim Traore, the youngest president in Africa, a revolutionary soldier, a man marked for death not once but 19 times. And still, he lives. This is the story of survival, of betrayal, of vision. It is the story of a man determined to rewrite the fate of a nation abandoned to chaos. This is the journey of Ibrahim Traore and the 19 times he escaped the grip of death. Born in the western commune of Bondokui in 1988, Ibrahim Traore came from humble beginnings. The son of a civil servant, raised within the values of community, faith, and resilience. His childhood unfolded under the shadow of Thomas Sankora's legacy, the revolutionary president who had once dared to dream of a new Burkina Faso before he was gunned down by betrayal in 1987. Traore's fascination with justice and self-reliance began early. He studied geology at the University of Ouagadougou, where he became active in student leadership and political discourse. He was not just a thinker, he was a mover. Even as a student, he criticized the corrupt elite and spoke with reverence for Sankora's vision: African dignity, sovereignty, and the power of the people. In 2009, Traore joined the Burkina Army, a path many take but few survive unscarred. He served in the north at the front lines of an escalating war with Islamist insurgents. The Sahel was bleeding, villages were emptied, schools torched, and soldiers buried without names. Traore saw it all, and each loss etched itself into his resolve. He climbed the ranks, becoming a captain. He wasn't the loudest, nor the most flamboyant, but those who served with him described a man of principle, calm under fire and fiercely loyal to his men. Yet loyalty in Burkina Faso's military was often tested against loyalty to power. In January 2022, Lieutenant Colonel Paul-Henri Damiba seized the presidency in a military coup. He promised to end terrorism and restore order. But hope quickly gave way to disappointment. Soldiers remained outgunned. Civilians remained vulnerable. And at the core, corruption persisted like rot beneath new paint. For Traore, Damiba was just another face wearing the mask of false change. The dissatisfaction grew louder in the barracks, and when the time came, it was Traore who led the mutiny. On September 30th, 2022, Ibrahim Traore overthrew Damiba. At just 34 years old, he became president. He addressed the nation in fatigues and declared that Burkina Faso belonged to its people, not to foreign interests, not to elites, and certainly not to the past. But power is a dangerous currency. The moment he took the presidency, the countdown began. The first assassination attempt came within weeks. October 2022, as a convoy ambushed near Kaya. Bullets tore through the night. His motorcade was hit, riddled with gunfire. His vehicle, armored and flanked by loyal guards, pushed through. The attack failed. Official reports blamed rogue militants. But whispers told another story. Ex-loyalists of Damiba funded and coordinated. This was only the beginning. By January 2023, the number had risen to 4. Each attempt varied in design. Poisoned meals, manipulated vehicles, snipers lurking in villages. Intelligence officers began noticing a pattern. These were not just random acts of violence. These were coordinated efforts. Someone, somewhere, wanted Traore gone. Many believed foreign powers were involved, angered by his Pan-African rhetoric and his rejection of international influence. Traore had expelled French forces. He spoke of an Africa for Africans. He nationalized mining interests and sought alternatives to the West. These moves were bold and costly. The fifth attempt, April 2023, was nearly successful. During a military review in Fada Ngourma, a sniper positioned atop an abandoned grain silo opened fire. A single shot grazed Traore's arm. The attacker was neutralized, but questions lingered. How did the shooter breach the perimeter? Who gave the order? Why were security protocols so easily bypassed? The answer, Traore believed, lay within his own ranks. A purge followed. Officers were reassigned. Some disappeared. A new inner circle formed, leaner, more loyal, more secretive. Assassination attempt number 8 came from the skies. A drone strike in December 2023, launched during an inspection tour in the Sahel, it